America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone. For a touchback.
There you go. Now I thought your mic was fucked. I said, damn, this mic ain't no good. No, just then was ain't no. You said pause it. Oh shit, hold on. All right. Yeah, them was really ain't no good. The ones that they give you in the box, I don't never keep that shit. I always try to get me aftermarket or something. You know, one headset, the actual that you got on both ears. Yeah, I know which one you talking about. I had that shit. Yeah, I had yeah. But see, I don't know how to do it because it say Bluetooth on that PlayStation, so I'm thinking you know you can hook up any type of Bluetooth headset to it. You can't. Yeah, you try to hook your AirPods up to it. It wasn't fucking with you. Huh. Huh. I would think because when I seen Bluetooth on the PlayStation, I'm like, oh well, shit. If you want with your headset, you can use any type of Bluetooth. I guess not though. Yeah, you would think. That's a lot of changes around me. This game gonna determine if I need to go make some more trades or not. I ain't got no money though, man. I ain't got nothing but like $1 million, man. I shouldn't have signed that punk ass nigga Leighton Vander Esch. I didn't know he was that much. I wasn't paying attention or really to the money. I was just trying to sign him. I didn't look at how much I signed him for. Shit. How was y'all little barbecue y'all had the other day? Your son's birthday? How old was he turning? Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, no, guess told me he said he went over there to your crib. Oh, they were gonna say you go to the same school. Oh, you stay out there in Edmond too? I like that Edmond. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool for the kids type shit. Shit, you got that. Well, I guess Deer Creek and all. I guess that is a part of Edmond too. About to say shit. You got Devon. I heard them in some cool little districts too. Shit, yeah, I need to get me a few backups too. So I said I gotta bring some money. I might get rid of Michael Thomas, man. I don't know. 180.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
It's going to be a long day. Slam.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Pistol. Hurry. On me. Hey, exit. Regular. Stinky, get your swerve on. Let's go, Mike, 50. My God.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Break. 53, Mike. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Hey, stand off.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Looking to throw. Wood. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. To throw is Wood. Throwing on 1st down. Looking long for Thomas. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Rock it. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And for the Browns here on 3rd down. Here's Wood operating from the gun. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Now they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
From the 29, Mayfield. He sets to fire deep. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Yeah. Topper. Hey, high 7. 53, check 53. Let's go.
Wood now, looking to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Wood throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 44 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Mike 50. Mike 50. I'm coming, baby. Real. Hey, alert 3.
Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Hey, alert.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
Tune in,
I think this one's going to be a face mask.
He's playing. Tune in. Yep.
Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Mayfield trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Leo.
On first down, Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Now Wood to throw on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
And Lutz's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Browns drive about to get started. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up at halftime. It's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And, of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He's got a man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Back to throw. Wood. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. John Ross, 29 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
You stop one thing, I'm going to go to the next. That's how I do things. You stop one thing, I'm going to go to the next thing.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Carlton Davis speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That's taken on the 25. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Ready up.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I see that. Well, see, you just fucked up. Now that's what I'm finna do. And now I'm finna do that. Because I was doing that, but I got away from it. You know, I want to see what that secondary is like.
Ready, break.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
What am I doing?
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
60 outlaw. Hey, Haywood. 58, boy, 58. Don't get nervous. Got it.
To throw is Wood. To throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Oh,
so
my
good
God.
work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm.
Man, I think I want to challenge that. I can't challenge it. Man, it look like he caught that, though, man. I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that meat.
Their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
There you go. The defense is something.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Because you was trying to, you couldn't. You couldn't. What's Frank trying?
A give running right is Chubb. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage. But it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He completes it to Hunt. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. He's going to hit his running back. It's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. They run it again with Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run. Chubb.
Yeah, I know, right?
They'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Yeah, that's what I get to do in the Carlos.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Browns get a score closer.
He be doing it, though. He be bringing everybody.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He was playing a real nigga, Meek. That shit was getting shut down. He was nervous. Yep, thinking too much.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Kill. Watch out. Hard. Get it.
On second down, Pollard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's Wood on third down. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. And we're back now here in Cleveland as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's taken to the 26. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, alert!
Now Chubb.
Where you see that?
A gain of 3, second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And again, it's Chubb.
I said you ain't seeing no 100 yards.
He's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Come on. Go for it on 4th down, too.
Real. 22-jet bomber. Hey, alert!
Mayfield to throw it. He'll let it go deep.
Give me that. C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Tonight, he's intercepted.
I'm a dog, meat.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
On the ready.
56 is the mic. Pick it up.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Saints.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot. On the ready.
Looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. 2nd and long. Open man is Ross.
Complete. Face man.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, You don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And
yes,
that'll be incomplete.
Give me that.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Kamara.
Run your bitch ass nigga over, Alvin
Down
Kamara.
inside the 15 he goes.
There you go, Alvin.
10 yards,
Alvin.
good for Saints, first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Recon, 152 fighter. 56, right there, 56. All day, every day.
Run for Pollard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
On second down now, Pollard. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Yeah, you do have the best run defense, so that factors in, but man, that's not good to my standard. We should at least have about
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Hey, exit.
Wood now. From the gun, he'll throw. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Take that. What the fuck are you doing?
Huge. And someone said, Coach, what do you want to call?
I'm glad that wasn't no crucial part of the game.
Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A second down throw for Mayfield.
Give me that shit, mate. I told you ain't ready for a real nigga like you. Better hope you don't make it to the Super Bowl.
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll score.
I would have won that motherfucker. You better hope that nigga low skinned all that shit like he did.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns' drive about to get started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and then we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That's what I give the
touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
You didn't have right. You think I shut you down the whole game.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for two.
Check 6-6. Pull it back.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1 yard line.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they happened to stop a two-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he gets to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more two-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you...
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Saints 38, Browns 13.
Ladies and gentlemen,